This is amazing.
Oh, we hit the jackpot here.
I feel like I am inside Thunderdome right now.
This is one of your finest hours there, young man.
Smells like tetanus. Why are we here?
To get stuff for the BMX.
Yeah, John Luke. At a junkyard, there's everything a free-range kid needs to make a killer BMX course. There's jumps, ramps, rails, probably a rat's nest or two. Expand your vision, all right? Some people may see a car hood, but I see a ramp. John, look, everything here, it's all in nature.
You dummy got that?
This is so anti-nature. This goes everything against nature. This is unnatural.
It's out here.
There's nature all around you. There was a whole family of raccoons right back there. They look mostly healthy.
All right, let's split up in two groups. John Reed, you go with Martin. I'll stay with Cy to make sure he doesn't kill himself. And John Luke, you can come with us.
Y'all need to put y'all's mind in gear. We're looking for objects to use on the course.
I think I just said
Either
that.
jump, run around, or run over, or run through.
We got it.
This is great. Probably one of the best ideas your dad's ever had, actually.
Cy, this looks like a good thing right here. What is this?
That was a nuclear weapon.
Cy, there's no nuclear weapons here.
Yeah, it is.
No, this says it's something to do with water.
No, dummy. They ain't gonna put a nuclear weapon on it, you idiot.
That could be a cool ramp.
Look at that. Shoom. Ramp, secured. Plus, it's not my kid, so I'm in.
Hey, here we go.
Definitely use that for a ramp. This is a treasure chest, okay? You want a school bus right behind me. You want some cable? Check it out. You want a pipe? Hey, what size?
Hey, Si,
Found a water gun?
I did. And a gas can, and a socket, and a level.
Hey, if I'd lived next door to this thing, they would have had posted signs all over it telling me no trespassing, which I would have ignored and wasn't here anyway.
I mean, you can flip this thing and use it as a ramp. Perfect.
That way, that way.
You can come from this side. You go long ways,
Long
man.
ways?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
definitely not good for a boat.
A lot of obstacles here for an obstacle course.
Here's a demonstration right here. They can just,
Oh, we're going to fix that part.
yeah.
It's going as expected. Terrible. When Dad's on a mission, it's hard to fight it. Sometimes you just have to go with it.
Cy, we found the mother lode over here.
Works for me, son.
I think we got a good start. Let's get a truck and we'll start loading all this stuff up. There's some other areas too. We can look. All right, Cy, don't tear up the whole thing.
God almighty, that was my toe.
We've got our plans. We've got our junk. We got our equipment.
Hey, hold on now. You're acting like you're in charge of this operation. Your dad put me and Si in charge when he sent us to JTB Rentals to get the equipment.
I thought I was in charge.
No,
No.
you're the head engineer, son.
Once you get John Luke into building a project like a BMX course, he fully commits. So it's really just a matter of time. But I gotta keep him from playing it too safe.
I'm thinking more fire, maybe.
So I surrounded him with the least responsible people that I know.
Got the plan. So this is what we're gonna do. You go over the car hood, and then over the bumps, and then around, over the boat ramp, go some side-to-side action, and then up straight to the end.
Oh, we gotta add more, man. That's boring.
I just want some fire. I want, like, really want some fire. I want some big flames. If no flames, at least an alligator, some kind of deadly pond of snakes, something like that.
This is not boring.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Look.
I fix A. Where's the starting point on it? Right up here? Now, let's start rework this whole mess. Ah. Okay, you gotta have off-ramp. First thing, gotta have a hairy on-ramp.
Okay. According to the plans,
boy come from there.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Well, he is your family. So, he is your family.
Hey, he is a Spartanburg. His last name is Robertsons. Okay. Most people gotta have plans. Me, nah, I don't need them.
It's all up here.
Hey, the washing machines,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
you need to put that further up. By the pond, and
Okay.
then move the boat ramp in the curve. That way you come sliding around, jump the washing machine,
Yeah.
slide up to the boat ramp. When you come around the pond and the dune, you'll be sliding sideways. Okay, and then, tell me, no, the stupid washing machine's in the way. Ah! Go with them and then tell me, another boat ramp. I don't know if I'm making it up.
Do you think we need another Pond of Doom?
It wouldn't hurt.
Between my junkyard junk, John Luke's nerdiness, and Si's total disregard for human life, I really think this is gonna be a kid's BMX masterpiece.
I think this may be the first time I get to say this. Get to work.
That's right. Hey, get
Yeah.
to work.
Rolls off the tongue nice. Now I see why Willie does it all the time.
What's the secret to being a good supervisor?
Supervise.
How do I turn this on?
There's a key. To be a good supervisor, you need a motivated workforce.
Yeah.
Instead, we have John Reed and John Luke. I may have to walk off the job. I don't want to be the supervisor of this. The most dangerous part of this course may be them.
Yeah.
Okay, boys. There we go. You know what the problem is? I can't do nothing on an empty stomach. You hungry?
Yeah.
We might as well get out of here and get something to eat. They gonna be here for 5 more days doing this at this speed.
Yeah.
We'll come back. Y'all keep working.
I came here knowing that Si and Martin weren't gonna do no work, so it's not a surprise to me.
I could get used to this management work.
Welcome to the Bayou BMX, where all dreams and all skill level can play.
Wow.
Bravo! How amazing is this?
John Luke and John Reed done a fabulous job. It's exciting, it's dangerous.
John Luke did an awesome job. I guess the only thing I really didn't take into account when he built this family BMX track,
This is for the kids?
Not for my kids. My kids are not getting on that.
he ain't the only one in the family.
I'm just not sure about the raw metal edges. This is not safe. Doesn't look good either. It looks like crap.
I was hesitant just like y'all, but I realized kids these days, they need some danger.
Not this much danger. I think it's got a lot of potential, but I think we just need to tone it down a bit. Nothing that would require like tetanus shot.
I think we need to tone it up.
No.
There's a fine line between letting your kids do semi-dangerous things and ending up in the emergency room, and this might cross
This
over.
crosses that
This
line.
might cross
this pushes
over.
us right over.
Well, that's why you're all here, for us to show you how safe it is. Once the family sees my demonstration showing that this track is perfectly safe and super easy, we're gonna be open for business.
Let's go.
Light the fire. Let's go.
Man down.
All right, he had a spill, boys.
You okay?
Okay, that was a bike error. The chain came off the bike. Didn't go quite as planned. Round 2.
You got this.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's
go.
go.
About to hit it.
Oh, woo.
There we go. Look how safe that is. Seems like you could walk it faster.
There you go.
Got it. Go, John Luke.
Go, go, go.
In hindsight, I probably should have tested it out before I brought everyone in, but hey, you live and learn.
John Lou, that was awesome. This turn's a little sharp, I think.
Yeah.
All right, which grandkid's ready to roll?
No.